Morning, folks. Back at it again. Today is a lazy Saturday where we just sit back and watch TV shows, binge everything, and kind of unwind for the weekend is here. And obviously, you can hear in the back, I think there's a rom-com going on with Bradley Cooper and Matthew McConaughey. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to make breakfast for my roomies. And I guess it's quite healthy, nutritious. Got some scrambled eggs planned out, some grilled mushrooms, and possibly a very tropical smoothie. So next frame I'm going to take y'all POV style. Alright, things seem a little eclectic from this ensemble today, but I swear it will all make sense by the end of it. So we're doing the smoothie, so that's why we have fruit over here. We have some scrambled eggs planned, so we've got eggs here, the seasonings, some grilled mushrooms, and finally peanut butter and rice cakes. So that's all here. Now let's start deciphering this, breaking it down one thing at a time. I want to go with the smoothie first, so let me start by slicing the sweet lime in half. Segment, bring it down here. I don't want the peel in there, so I'm going to do this. Little segments into the blender we go. NutriBullet, my product of choice. I am not sponsored, but NutriBullet, please sponsor me. Give me a brand deal. I'm turking for those brand deals, guys. But yeah, just segment these sweet limes nicely, gently. I like taking it off of the peel. As you guys can see, it's a nice way to start off the day doing some intricate work, detail-oriented work. That's done. Future me will thank me, so I'm going to dump this in here. And then I was thinking of putting the passion fruit into the smoothie, but the graininess of the seeds kind of mess with your throat, so I'm not going to do that, but we will go with some kiwi, green kiwi. And I'm just going to squeeze that in here. No need for a spoon. It's soft enough today. Thank the Lord. Up. One done. One more in there. Oh, nice. Solid. Same again. Over here. Just smash it in there. Oh, look at the color forming up there. A nice little cocktail on a Saturday morning. Nice and lazy today. I just got up at 6:45, went for a walk, did my morning rituals, etc., etc. Roommate's day off today, so I get to nicely, gently welcome in a breakfast, a hearty one at, I don't even know what the time is, but I assume it's somewhere around 11. Don't have my trusty watch on. As you can see, I've got chef's coat on, but shorts at the bottom. So business at the front, party in the back kind of vibe. Anyways, starting to see some changes here. I'm going to peel this banana back, throw in a whole banana. That's one part done. And now comes the fun part, because I'm about to slice some pineapple, some piña. No piña coladas today, but twist, take the crown off, so the crown's gone. Fun fact, if you preserve the crown, there is a way to replant a pineapple. Link for that I can keep in the description, so check that out. Yeah, and I'm just going to slice methodically across to preserve as much as I can. So I go at an angle so that I don't take off too much pineapple, but I don't want any of that peel on there. So now that's done, dust it. This goes in the bin. Okay, so the passion fruit now is going to be garnished on top like I have proposed. I'm not going to use a whole pineapple. I might ziplock some and keep it for later use in the freezer. But I think 2 slices should be enough for this smoothie. 2 slices, there we go. That's done and dusted. And this I will keep and set aside for later use. I'm just going to get out a tiny plate. Keep it here for now. Maybe you will just eat this normally, but for now I shall keep it here in the corner. And now let's get out the eggs. There's 3 of us eating today, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, 4. I think I need maybe 8 eggs. So let's go 2 more here. 6, 7, 8 tenemos aquí. And let's crack them open. Hopefully I get perfect cracks, no shells. Perfect, cool. It's so nice to welcome in the weekend with a nice breakfast. Honestly, a smoothie, the eggs, some grilled mushroom, nice continental breakfast to get the day rolling. Beyond this, I have to go and chill with my brother. That's my plan for the day, and edit some more content for you guys to enjoy. I actually have a couple of, at the time of this recording, I have a couple in the pipeline that I've just been extremely lazy, I'd say, to edit. I think for the most part, it's just kind of a brain drain to sit down, sift through footage, and, you know, do that intensely for 3 hours. I really commend people that do this for a living and have to sift through so much footage and really enjoy the process of getting that done. It's hard to, you know, just have it uncut and raw and let the original audio play for you guys. It's not as simple as that, right? I mean, even this, just planning the flow and the production of which takes time. I mean, when I wake up and I get all of this sorted, even though it looks like a mess, there's thought behind it. So support your creators, sub to them, give them a like, why not? Give them a comment for the algorithm, help them out, you know? Garlic powder, salt. So that's what we're going with. I think I need a little bit more salt because it's 8 eggs. 8, hachi. Wheat. I don't know what else, in what other languages I know 8 in. We'll figure it out. Art. So that's basically how many eggs are in there. I've just kind of seasoned, I don't know, with intuition and experience. I don't know what the measurements are. I am just freeballing it and freestyling. I need a pen. Let's go grab a pen. I think I will start off with the mushrooms first, because they're just going to be in butter and balsamic, and maybe those juices might seep into the egg, which might add some character. Let's see. So I have to take the butter. Almost sponsor me, guys. I'm looking for brand deals. I'm turking for them. I'm having some difficulty here, but let's just get it out. And I'm going to freehand soft butter. Ooh, that's a hefty pinch of butter. Okay, fine. Put that here. I'm gonna wash my hands. Don't mind this pot from earlier. This is from the chicken stew day. And now I gotta get the lighter. Sorry for the sloppiness today, guys, but I'm just trying to figure out in piece where the lighter is. That's weird. Should be around though. I'll be back. 1 second. Let me find this. Okay, found it. It was stuck behind the rice cooker and the water kettle. Sorry, apologies, people. But we're human. We all make mistakes here and there. But we live and we learn from it. So that's nicely, gently starting to melt. So I am just... The day is so beautiful today. I just don't want to do anything but cook and laugh and enjoy my time with my friends. Beyond that, back to these beautiful oyster mushrooms. They look like sponges and taste like earthy sponges. And although that sounds off-putting, I assure you it's not that bad. It's actually quite delicious. If you get your hands on it in the market, especially in Hyderabad over here, because we have a craze of growing mushrooms for some odd reason, then definitely do give it a try. Would highly recommend it. You can even get it in your normal grocers and retailers like Ratnadeep. So, butter is nice. You can hear the sizzle. And in we go with our mushrooms. You don't want the butter to be burning and at a roaring boil. You want them to kind of mingle with the mushrooms and just kind of have a symphony. A nice relationship, a healthy one, nurturing. Developing a nice bond, these mushrooms and this butter. But yeah, this is basically a repetition or replication of the mushrooms from the day I cooked the salmon. Super simple, easy. Butter, salt. And let those go for a bit. I'm gonna add some garlic powder as well. Put that in there. And because I love using chopsticks to cook breakfast, why not stir with these chopsticks? If people want a tutorial on how to use chopsticks, let me know in the comments. Little side note and precursor to that, you need years of sitting at an Asian table to master using chopsticks, I feel. Just with anything in life. I think mastery comes with repetition and just keeping at it even when those days you don't really feel like doing it. But you put yourself through that discomfort because you know at the end of it you have a bigger goal and vision in mind. Sorry, I don't know why I'm rambling about some motivational BS. Just Saturday thoughts, letting loose, cutting back on the persona a bit. And I'm gonna go with a little bit of black pepper because I like that. Nice. And just on top of the mushrooms, so it doesn't really like burn per se. Because pepper burns, guys, spices burn. And that leaves a sour note. Ooh! That pepper is hitting my throat. Anyways, that's that. And I'm going to add a touch of balsamic to have some acid cut through these mushrooms and give it a nice color. And because we're always a fan of, one bites the dust, oh no. We will welcome the day in with a little bit of flambe action. So I'm gonna go. Ooh, nice. Cool. Flambe action done and dusted. I hope that didn't burn my eyebrows off. I've had that happen many a time, a couple of times in this space. But I think we're safe. I'll check after the video. But yeah, these mushrooms are basically done. Just wanted that little flambe to kind of kick in. I don't know. There's a certain richness that's added when you put the little gin in there, a little white spirit and flambe. It's quite nice. I believe it adds a depth of flavor to the dish. Like it just heightens the actual natural flavors of the mushroom, as well as some of the garlic and seasonings that you put in there. So the black pepper seems a little bit more alive when you flambe. And that's one dish done and dusted. And within the same pan, I would like to make the scrambled eggs. All those toasty bits in there are going to help, guys. Don't worry about it. But I will do one thing, which is probably deglaze it with a bit of water. So let me get this lighter again. He's here. And get that rolling. You know what? Forget the deglazing. I think I'll go straight in with the eggs. And so, butter's rolling nicely, gently. And I'm gonna lower the heat down because I want these scrambled eggs to be velvety and fluffy. So see over here, pay mind to it. The butter's still there melting. That adds the fluffiness. Very nice and easy, gently. I'm going to keep stirring so that these curds kind of start to emerge within this little scramble. And this stirring technique I use for a lot of dishes which are egg based. Maybe fried rice, or even like my own signature 2-layer omelets, to get that soft scramble. Right? You just want to keep stirring, and it sounds like a workout, and trust me, it is a workout, but you will be happy with the results, I guarantee you. When you're feeling special and want to treat someone nicely, gently, think about this dish. It's just scrambled egg, but there's so much more to it because you keep adding texture, you keep adding character to it. Food is all about that, right? I mean, there's so many layers that encapsulate cooking. There's the ingredients, there's the actual, execution of it, and beyond that, just little tweaks, some secrets that you add to original recipes, keep building on it. The theatrics, some showmanship. I mean, Salt Bay, as gimmicky as some of these things are, they do add to the experience, right? And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's the beautiful thing about food. It's all about the people. It's all about the communities. It's all about the stories that come out of it. And as you can see here, it's now taking shape and form. It has its own life. It's like raising a child. From an infant stage all the way to adulthood, and it's about to leave for college and then come back and kind of be ungrateful during some times and all that fun stuff, right? So I'm going to let the curds form a little bit more. I think I've done my job here with due diligence because I've been paying attention to these eggs for a while now. But yeah, see? And as these curds start to form, now they're solidifying, and you have a beautiful scramble forming. Oh guys, it smells really good. Really, really good, divine. I think it was a good call to kind of let it kind of sit in the juices of the previous dish, which was the mushrooms. But yeah, it's sensational. I think my scrambled eggs are done. I like it a bit runny. The residual heat will cook the rest through, so I'm not too concerned. And just so I can kind of chopstick all of the remnants and little bits that I can actually eat, the crusty, nice caramelized bits of the egg on the sides over here. So I'm getting that done and dusted through and through, and that's done. I'm going to keep this lighter back. Okay, cool. And I gotta get a spoon to serve. So I'm going to get, no, not that one. Probably from here. I'm gonna get my trusty little spatula over here. And I am going to go in to the bowl. So I've formed all these miniature curds, and this would be good in terms of spreadability. If people want to go crazy, they can. Nice 8 eggs in the scramble, so I guess you could say we are ready for the day once we eat and consume the same. So that's 2 dishes done and dusted. I'm going to keep it here later, and then I will plate all of these said dishes in a bit. And there are still some remnants, some little pieces jutting out there. Let's try not to waste. And I think I have extracted as much that I could out of this. I'm going to leave this to soak because future me loves me. Let it soak here nicely, gently, so it's easier to clean. Back to the smoothie. I'm gonna fill up some water. And beyond that, I would like to put some cavity honey. So this honey is quite interesting. The story goes that the bees make their, I guess, their colony in an abandoned termite mound, and so it's called cavity honey because it's made in the cavity of an empty old bark that was once inhabited by termites. The world of food and fauna and flora is just... Sorry, I'm just assuring quality for all, standardized protocols and whatnot, and all this, corporate jargon that I guess 80% of people don't understand. So I'm just eating pineapple right now. Man's gotta eat, man. It's hard work cooking for people. You get so absorbed in cooking for other people that sometimes you forget about feeding yourself. And that I've seen is a trend with a lot of chefs. There are chefs who have had like I've met some chefs that have been heading kitchens since my age, and then when they get done with all their cooks and they make these brilliant plates of food, say, I just want curd rice. Because they're just so sick of, cooking that food all day long, that they just want something simple and hearty. And I totally understand that sentiment sometimes. For me, I'll eat anything and everything. So I guess I haven't hit that point yet, that tipping point. But maybe I could see it happen very soon. So for now, as I'm not facing this issue, I'm going to get a knife and lather on this dark chocolate peanut butter. Apparently high protein. I don't know. I guess it is. It's got all the hallmarks of being that. And I'm just going to lather it on these bad boys. Peanut butter. Oh man, I guess there's going to be repetition of this for 6 of them. I don't know if you want to stick around. Maybe this is my decision to kind of keep it in here or not. I'm recording it anyways. Let's see. People want the uncut version, which I guess I'll have to ask around and see and get some insights from people, which you guys, I guess, aren't involved with this decision making because obviously you're watching it. But yeah, this feels like Deadpool's breaking the fourth wall, by the way, when I talk about what I'm going to do with this video and how I should edit it. I don't know how I can really engage my audience more. I would like to say that, maybe I'd conduct polls and maybe include you guys in the creative process of which I have tried now with asking if people want to see more family-based recipes and whatnot. it's interesting, right? Because you want to put out something that your audience likes, but at the same time something that stays true to you. um, and I've had this conversation with a lot of personalities in the food sphere, and some of them say be more marketable, be more likable, and then the others say be yourself, you're already likable. It's it's like actually nobody knows the formula to succeed at these things. By the way, now I'm just drizzling honey over it. I don't know if you can see this, but I'll try my best to capture. I'm just so focused on the task that I'm not even paying attention to the GoPro anymore. So if the shots don't look as crispy, then it's because these crispy rice cakes, flavor-wise, have come out quite crispy. I think the use of crispy is now overdone, and I can proceed. Cap it, because I capped the honey. Never mind. Back to my pineapple. And now, to the final plating, we shall go and proceed. I think I'm just going to have it plated, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. I totally forgot that I had to do that last step of garnishing this lovely smoothie of mine. Look at the color of that thing, man. There's no way that can't be good for you, right? So, like I said, garnish with the passion fruit. Let's see, I'm gonna cut through it, and it looks like this. It's insane, guys. This is the sweet kind. The yellow kind is actually sweet and for eating. There's another variety which is purple and is predominantly used for juices. And there you have garnish. And that's going to come over here with a plate of this wonderful breakfast. Thank you, guys. Catch you soon. I'm gonna muck down on this. It's a Saturday morning, and have a great weekend ahead. Bye.